Alright boys, what's happening? Welcome back to another video on the channel, and it's a bit of a different video on the channel this Thursday. Usually we will just come on, rip open our packs from Rivals and FUT Champions, but today I just want to have a little rant, boys. I can't lie to you, like, we are going to open our red player picks in this video, and we are going to save the packs though. As you can see, we've got 12 packs in the store already. We still need to go and claim our rewards. Before we do that, yeah boys, like, obviously, as you can tell by the title of this video, Team of the Week is shit. Team of the Week is so poor. You can see the team on the screen now. Like, the whole concept of Team of the Week is just so outdated now. Like, back in the day, it was a cool thing to have informs and stuff like that. But, like, these players here are just so shit. There's literally not a single player in this team that if I got on me red picks, I'd be happy with. Look, the highest rated player in the team is Benzema, right? 90 rated Benzema. He's about 95k. 95k for the 90 rated Benzema. João Felix there, he's about 200k. Something like that. Around 217, you could probably pick him up for. Like, nobody in this team is worth anything. Obviously, apart from João Felix at 200k and Benzema for 90. Like, Ziyech is about 50k on Xbox. Gnabry is about 70, and then everybody else is pretty much discard. And then you look at the bench as well, and it's just terrible. There's not a single player in this team that when I open my red picks later, I want to get. You know what I mean? Like, past weeks, there's always been at least one player in there that you think, yeah, I want to get. And it's a bit ironic for me to say this, because obviously I got red Rashford and red Zaha. Like, if we just jump down to my team now, obviously, as you can see, we did get red Rashford and red Zaha. We got the red Rashford from going 19 and 11, which is obviously gold 2. And then we got the Zaha from going 14 and 4. So it's not even like we played to it that high of a standard to get these guys. We got gold 2 and we got Rashford gold 3 and got Zaha. Now this week, we did end up getting gold 1. I went 20 and 8 in the weekend league. So it's just guaranteed that I'm not going to get anyone good from these player picks. And even because there's no one to get, do you know what I mean? You've got João Felix and Benzema. Even this Gnabry card, he's just not that good. Do you know what I mean? He's got 84 pace. I don't know why Gnabry got butchered so much this year. But even if you did want him, you can just go and pick him up for 70k. That's so cheap. And, like, just look at the rest of the team. Apart from, obviously, Gnabry and then the front three there. Like, the rest of the team is just terrible. And these cards, they just end up being so far behind the power curve on FIFA with all the new special cards that comes out. Like, Road to the Finals comes out tomorrow. Like, imagine they give... I mean, I know Ziyech's a right wing on his inform card and not a cam, but imagine Havertz gets a Road to the Final card. That's going to be like 86 or 87 rated already. And then it's already going to be better than Ziyech. Admittedly, it'll be a lot more expensive. But straight away, one of the best players in the Team of the Week is now useless because Chelsea have got a better card that coming out tomorrow in the Road to the Final. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just is ridiculous. It just really is ridiculous. Obviously, we had rule breakers in the past week, and like, if you look at these centre-backs compared to the rule breakers, we've got 60 pace Hummels, 71 pace Chris Smalling, and 61 pace Gabriel. Like, it's just... And then you look at the rule breakers, obviously we had Jimenez, who had like 82 pace, Laporte, who had like 80 plus pace. Obviously there is a difference in price. All of these guys here are discard price. But, like I'm saying, they're so far behind the power curve, and it just isn't good. It's not good for FIFA, because it's just such an outdated concept. Now, EA announced before this game came out that Team of the Weeks were going to get boosts based on the real life performance. So let's say Benzema scored like a hat-trick and scored 3 volleys. His volley stat would have been 99, do you know what I mean? And then all his other stats would have got boosted as well. But his volleys would have been 99 to say, like, yeah, this guy can volley. I thought that was for regular Team of the Weeks. It turns out that is for Team of the Week moments. We don't even have Team of the Week moments in the game yet. Like, Team of the Week should be replaced with those cards, or regular Team of the Week should see upgrades just like that, where you get upgrades based on a real life performance. This is a card I want to look at. Patrick Bamford, he scored a hat-trick. Yeah, quality goals. quality goals. He's got 78 finishing. If you look at his goals from the hat-trick that he scored, there is no way that is 78 finishing. You don't score a hat-trick with 78 finishing. Do you know what I mean? The guy played out of his mind and he's got 78 finishing. It is just ridiculous. Like, they should like follow the team of the week moments in the sense of how they upgrade these cards, because look, there's so many 82s and it's just dead. It falls behind the meta, falls behind the power curve, and they're just not worth using at all. And that leads me on to the next point. Like, obviously you play FUT Champions week in, week out of the weekend, sweating your balls off to get a good rank, so you can get good player picks, and obviously you get packs and coins as well. But let's be honest, the player picks is the main thing from champs, and you sweat your balls off and you're going to end up getting Castellanos and fucking Volley, whatever the fuck this cunt's name is. Like, it's just really not worth it. Like, there's no cap on the player picks for the minimum player. There should at least be like an 82 minimum for certain ranks. Like, I got gold 1 this week. There should be at least, that's 20 wins and 10 losses. Well, I got 8 losses, so 20 and 8 from 28 games. That's an incredible record. There should be a cap of like minimum 82 rated or 81 rated. At least that way, that'll knock off these 4 idiots here, or 5 idiots on the reserves, and then you're at least getting someone off the bench and the starting 11. Do you know what I mean? There should be like, or like, especially top 100, you should be guaranteed at least like 1 player in the starting 11, 84 plus, something like that. But even if it was 84 plus, look at the state of the team. There's 5 players that's 84 plus, or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 players 84 plus, or 8. I just missed Volland at the end there. Like, it just is absolutely ridiculous how they like structure this team, especially because there were so many potential cards they could have thrown into this team. There was so many like predictions, a lot of ones to watch cards as well, and EA just love to not upgrade ones to watch cards. Ones to watch is probably the biggest scam of a promo on FIFA. I love ones to watch cards, don't get me wrong. I love the live cards, that especially like UCL live, ones to watch, that upgrade as the game goes on. I love those cards there. But you had Gareth Bale, who scored a winner. He didn't get an inform. You had Nelson Semedo, played out of his mind for Wolves, didn't get an inform. Thomas Partey, probably man of the match in the Arsenal game. They gave it to Gabriel instead, which is fair enough, but that's a potential another upgrade there. But I mean, it would have been a second inform, so I understand why Thomas Partey might not have got one. Diogo Jota, he had a goal disallowed and then scored the winner as well. And then Jota's playing out of his mind, scored a hat-trick in the Champions League on Tuesday. So if we don't see Diogo Jota in next week's Team of the Week, I'm going to have a problem with someone at EA, I'm telling you that, boys. Because there is something wrong if Diogo Jota is not in this Team of the Week. They did it last year with the Promes SBC. Quincy Promes joined Ajax, got a ones to watch SBC, cost about 20k, and he scored like 3 hat-tricks 3 weeks in a row, and they just didn't give him an upgrade. I don't know whether that was because they thought it would have been too far ahead of the power curve, but EA just seems to have no concept of the power curve and what goes on with this game. People end up sweating out 30 games a week to get shafted in the weekend league rewards, and it's just really not worth playing. You can even make the case that Division Rivals isn't worth playing. Like, obviously, if you look at my Division Rivals rewards here, we got like rank 4 or something because of this new stupid system, which I've already done a video on. Check that one out if you want to see another rant. Look at this, we have 4 15k packs and 4 mega packs. Like, what even is that? Like, 4 15k packs. So you've obviously, oh no, we got rank 2. I don't know how we got rank 2. I was in rank 4, I swear to God. Yeah, so we end up picking up some rewards there anyway. We're going to open our red player picks, and then hopefully just prove our points. Like, obviously we got Rashford and Zaha, but you see we get gold 1 right there. We're picking up 2 100k packs and 50k coins, which is nice. We're going to save those 100k packs for tomorrow's video. We're going to do a video on the road to the final promo, and we're going to do a fat pack opening. As you can see, we've got about 14, 15 packs saved up now, probably way more than that. But let's open our FUT Champions players, just to prove the point. See, look. Okay, we've got Hideki, yeah, which we'll take for SBC fodder. It's not bad, an 85. But I shouldn't be looking at these cards thinking, let me just take the highest rated for fodder. Like, one thing they could do as well with the player picks is put special cards into them. Remember at the end of FIFA 20, they put team of the season cards into these player picks, and it actually made me want to play the game, because I'd go into it thinking, oh yeah, I want to get a good rank to get good player picks to get a good team of the season player. And you look on the screen here, Mateus Cunha, James Ward-Prowse, Lees Malou and Camilo. This is from 20 wins and 8 losses. That's an incredible record, which I had to sweat playing absolute cancer games against fat Herms. I had to sweat for that. And it just really isn't worth the mental and physical stress that you put yourself through playing FUT Champs. And if you do Rivals as well, because a lot of people, they play Rivals Thursday, Friday, and then Champs Saturday, Sunday. But that's 60 games of competitive FIFA that you've got to play over the weekend. And I don't know if you've tried playing competitive FIFA 4 days straight. It really takes it out of you. It really does. Like, honestly, the mental and physical stress that puts on you playing 60 games almost back to back to back because of how little of the time frame that you've got to play those games. It really takes it out of you. And it's just not worth it, in my opinion. Like, it just really isn't worth, I'm not going to go any higher than 14 wins probably next week. You know, I was going to stop at 14 this week, but I needed 3 more wins for a 100k pack from Milestones objectives. So I got those wins, then I was 17-4. So I thought, you know what, I've got 9 games left, I may as well continue. And then I continued, obviously got gold 1. But as you can see there, the rewards is just not worth it. I got 14 wins and got Wilfred Zaha, 19 wins, gold 2, and got Marcus Rashford. Do you know what I mean? And that just leads me on to the final point, probably, of this video. Well, as you can see, we've got 22 packs there now for tomorrow's video, so make sure you tune in for that. It's going to be mad. We're going to have a fat pack open, and hopefully we can get a road to the final card. Objectives, boys. Objectives and SBCs is where it's at. Honestly, I'm actually loving EA for once. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with something EA have done for once. And that's these objective cards. We've got the League 1 player, Malay. I've started working towards this, and it's actually really fun. I'm using a League 1 side. Obviously, it's in this live for friendly called Managerial Masterpiece, yeah. The requirements to play this, you've got to have a max rating of 77 in your team with no bronze players and a max of 3 silvers. So you've got to use shit players. So everyone's using a shit team. Admittedly, you will still play Mbappe in that because people will put him on a bench and then sub him on. But still, boys, the rest of the team is shit. Do you know what I mean? We're using Moise Keane. Silver card up front is inform from the Silver Stars objectives. And it's so fun. It's actually proper fun. I'm actually enjoying FIFA for one of the first times this year doing these objectives. And obviously, like I say about Moise Keane, I've been through and completed every Silver Stars objective so far, and I'm finding this proper fun in the Silver Lounge game mode. Obviously, we had the Rule Breaker Akinfenwa as well, who counted as a Silver, and it's just proper fun collecting these cards. It's almost it reminds me of Match Attacks almost. It's I'm collecting all these special cards to put in my folder, in my book, in my binder, and it's just it's proper fun, boys. I'm building up a nice silver club, doing these objectives every week. Building up, once they release more of these league players, which I hope they do, it's a nice grind. It's a long grind, especially for a card like this. You might think, oh, it's not worth it. I don't want to do it. And that's fine. If it's not for you, it's not for you. I get it. But for someone like me, this is brilliant, boys. This is actually brilliant. And another thing, one that they released yesterday in the milestones, was this MLS Squad Foundations. This objective right here is incredible. I've got to give it to EA. Round of applause to EA. It's in the same FUT Friendly as the Malay one, yeah. So you've got to use 7 MLS players in your squad. Look at this. You score 15 goals and you get an 82 rated centre-back with 80 pace, 82 defending and 86 physical. If you play 15 matches, you get an 83 left-back who's strong links to the centre-back, who's got 92 pace, 75 defending, 83 physical, 81 dribbling. And then once you've completed the whole thing, you get that Bojan card on the right. Bojan, who used to play for Stoke. That's my guy right there. I used to like this guy at Stoke. I had him in my fantasy football team at one point when he was at Stoke. His card looks okay. Do you know what I mean? It looks mid. But, like I say, for these objectives, I'm assuming that when thingy comes around, icon swaps, you're going to have to use a team from each league. So, I'm enjoying building up a first owner team of each league. I'm proper enjoying it, collecting these cards, getting all the silver players in, going to get Malay in. Once they release more league players, we're obviously going to go for them. And this right here is just fantastic to me, because when they tweeted it out, and it was oh yeah, Major League Soccer, fucking 3 players, I was oh, it's going to be a shit SBC that costs about 200k, and you're going to have to do a player pick. But no, they're giving you all 3 players. So once they release more of this, boys, if they do this for every league, Like, say they do the Chinese league and you get Oscar, Hulk, Renato Augusto, something like that. And then you've got Inform Paulinho off the market. And you've got Rule Breaker Talisca if you went ahead and completed his SBC. You're building such a sick squad. And it's all phased, don't it? Well, obviously, you know, if you buy Paulinho. But you know what I'm trying to get at? And obviously, this is called Foundations. MLS Squad Foundations. So I don't know if, as we go on, if they'll bring out something like MLS Squad Advanced, something like that, do you know what I mean? And it'll be like the same type thing, but higher rated players. Obviously, you've got Opara, the rule breaker Opara, who's got like 86 pace, something crazy like that. So you could link that long with Opara, and then the left back, get Bojan in the team, and you're flying, boys. Like, to me, this is really fun. To some people, it might not be your kettle of fish, and if you like playing competitive FIFA, sweating your ass off, causing yourself mental stress every week, go and do that. You absolute lunatic. Go and do it. Like, be my guest, you know what I mean? But for me, boys, I just really enjoy getting rewarded for playing the game. And FUT Champions and Division Rivals doesn't do that. It doesn't do that. These objectives, they reward you for playing the game. Some people might say, oh, you play too much. There's too much for the objectives. But this Malay card, it's been out for like a week or something, yeah? I only started working on it last night. I got 1 out of 15 wins, 6 out of 30 goals, 6 out of 20 assists, 2 out of 4 outside the box goals, and 1 out of 6 finesse goals. If I work on this for the next week, I'll have it done. Do you know what I mean? I've got to get it done in the next 15 days. But it's going to be a fun, nice grind to go towards. And then once we get that, we're going to get the MLS squad in and build up this club of different teams and that. And it's actually, like, it's proper enjoyable. I'm actually really glad that EA have put this in. I'm really, really glad that EA have done something right for once this year on this game. Because for the most part, like FIFA 21, I'm really enjoying it, but there's always that aspect of I fucking hate this game and want to kill myself, and that's what FUT Champions and Division Rivals brings to the table. But yeah, boys, that is going to be it for this video anyway. I just wanted to have a little rant there, get some few things off my chest of what I'm thinking about this year, and like my thoughts towards EA and Team of the Week and what they should do, what they need to do to change it up, you know, have a minimum rating on the player picks or put special cards in there as well. Otherwise, it's going to be a few weeks down the line and FUT Champions is going to be useless and it's going to be worthless to play because objectives is just so much better. So yeah, boys, that is going to be it. If you do agree with any points I've made in this video, make sure you subscribe if you're new and hit like on it. Comment down below what you think, your own thoughts. Let me know what you think about this. And yeah, man, that's going to be it for this video. Anyway, boys, I'll catch us tomorrow for the road to the final breakdown and pack opening. Take it easy.